Ja Morant is the only NBA player trying to get back to the hood.
Which you said that before the podcast, and that made me crack up. I think that's hilarious.
He's like trying to act like a gang. You made it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to act like that anymore. Everyone in the NBA is like, one of the other top point guards is like, why are you acting like this? You literally live in $1 million house.
Let's just state what he's done. Let me give you a little bit of a fun thing. So the other day, I think this was like a day or two ago, he got suspended for 1 or 2 games. Now, why is that?
Yeah, why?
Because they won a game and he was out partying. He was in a club. He was live streaming the party, which is like, why?
Yeah.
But then
Wait, spice it up and don't give him it yet.
Okay.
Spice it up a little bit more.
So
Did they win the game?
Yeah, they won.
They're good. So let me just clarify. The Grizzlies are a really good NBA team, and all of the players on the team are pretty young. They trash talk everyone. They're like, we're better than you. He was at Ja Morant, the guy we're talking about, was in an interview, and they asked, who do you fear in the West Division? He just goes, no one. And then they just proceeded to show 15 players better than him on the West. And then they were like this, huh? At the end.
That's so good.
So he's like, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
Everyone on his team's like, let's fight everyone.
Is he the best player on the Grizzlies?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is really good point guard. But I used to love him. In college, he was like this. He went to Murray State, which is just not as known basketball school at all. Still Division I. Went in the tournament and killed people. They won 2 games in March Madness, I think. And everyone loved him, this younger. And then he just started to turn into a absolute, people called him the thug, the fake thug. He would be like, I'm tougher than you, I'm going to kill you. And they're like, why are you talking to me like that? So this guy is out partying.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going. He's like,
here, let me set you the scene. It just starts. The live stream starts with him partying. So he's like in the club.
You've seen the live stream?
I watched a little part of it. A little bit of a...
Is he getting lit?
Oh, yeah. He's the littest he's ever been.
He's pretty litty. Ja Morant's litty.
So he's partying. There's girls around. He's drinking. And then for no reason, he doesn't pull it out. And that sounds bad.
He doesn't pull it out. Keep going.
So he doesn't pull it out, but he flashes his gun, which he's got at the club with his friends and his teammates.
What up? It's like so stupid.
Let me read you. This is what made me crack up. So he got in trouble with the NBA and his team for flashing the gun on the live stream because he doesn't have a right or the license to carry.
Yeah, because he's a gangster.
He's a fake gangster for sure.
Fakester.
But let me read you the statement from Ja. I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my team, family, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being. Now, tell me, does that sound like Ja Morant?
Read this one more time. One more time.
Okay. I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being.
I'm going to go with someone else wrote that.
Seems like they might have had the media team jump on that one.
I'm going to say they definitely jumped on that one. Hey, maybe someone else should write this for Ja because, he doesn't really like to think through things.
I'm a gangster. You can't take my gun off me.
He doesn't even sound... He talks like... most games are like, what up?
Yeah.
Like using slang like crazy. He doesn't even use slang that much.
Really?
I think that might be wrong, and this might sound like we're racist, but that's not true. I'm looking up his old tweets because I've seen some old tweets where he's like, "Bro, I'm a killer."
Okay, if you find those, I'll talk about what he's also. I think this is within a week. This article that I have pulled up here is from the 2nd, which is 3 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Let me just read you the title of this article. NBA star Ja Morant accused of punching, threatening teenager with gun.
With gun?
With gun. But then if you go on to read it,
Thug.
according to a police report acquired by the Washington Post, the teen said Morant punched him in the head 12 to 13 times.
Sorry, you were a 6'3" guard.
He's 17, this kid. At his house. He's at John Morant's house playing basketball with him. Then John Morant goes back into his house, and when he walks back out, the kid can see an outline of a gun in his waistband.
Nothing says NBA All-Star point guard like punching young kids.
I will say it's a way to get remembered.
It is. You remember that? You remember that really good point guard that probably could have been really, really great
Before he went to prison?
before he went to for beating on kids?
Yeah, literally a kid.
It was once you couldn't be a certain seed and win MVP, but looks like that has changed. Wasn't going to speak on this. It's obvious. It's whoever they want. Emoji.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to go with he wrote that one and didn't write what you said.
And he also wrote the other one.
He wrote everything. He wrote the article about punching the kid because he wants to be tough. He's like, you better post that. So
I'm a journalist too.
Ja. It's
Ja,
hard.
what a guy.
It's really hard to decipher what is real and what isn't for stories.
Because, I mean, he got accused, but also, could it be fake news?
Well,
Could he
because
got
there is a
accused?
lot of
Yeah.
fake things
Yeah.
that are happening. And I feel like it's hard for me to decipher what
Yeah.
goes on.